My name is Dean, and this is my story.
Tell me about your hometown, Dean.
All right, I grew up in Lafayette, Louisiana, which has the highest smoking rate in the United States as of right now, 2018. There's liquor stores and little bodegas everywhere with big Marlboro signs, and it's a culture, really. Teachers take smoke breaks. Some students take smoke breaks. They're not given, but the students will leave during the day, skipping class to smoke. Yeah, and so my entire family smokes. My older siblings, my parents, and when I was 12, I took one of my parents' cigarettes and lit it and smoked it. I only got about halfway. I didn't really like it, but that was the beginning.
When do you feel like you became addicted to smoking?
Well, that's a hard one. Honestly, since that very first cigarette, probably. But I didn't really start heavily smoking until maybe 13, when my friends started to do it. We steal packs from our family since it was so abundantly used. We'd steal the packs, we'd go to the park, go in the back of the woods, in the back, and smoke pretty much the entire pack between about 5 people. And after a few weeks of doing this, I'd say that's when I started seeking out cigarettes for myself alone. And that's when I think I got addicted.
Describe addiction.
Addiction for me was waking up in the morning and the very first thing I did was smoke. I would walk to school and smoke. After second block, I would smoke, and so on throughout the day a couple more times. And it got into a routine. At the same times every day, doing the same actions, I would have to go smoke. And then when I wouldn't have cigarettes, being a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, I would lay in bed and just think about the sound that the lighter makes. And I think about the smoke and the smell. And it was hard to sleep some nights. When I was 14, I progressively started to lose lung capacity to the point where I could clearly tell I'd get tired doing simple tasks, out of breath. And when I went to go get my physical that year, my doctor heard something suspicious, as he put it. And so he sent me over to get a CT scan. And it turns out I had stage 2 lung cancer.
Ever since I started working with Tyler, he was always a healthy, active kid, but as soon as he got to middle school, I started to notice some changes, very significant ones. Whenever I would put the stethoscope to his back, I'd always hear some fluid in his lungs. It just wasn't healthy, it was abnormal. And then he just stopped coming in for his regular checkups. There would always be some type of excuse as to why he couldn't come in. I was getting concerned, so I didn't see him for quite a while. And then I found out that he had lung cancer, and in the back of my mind I always knew that he was smoking, but he never wanted to tell me, and I didn't get the chance to see him as much as I wanted to. And every time I tried to contact him or his family, it would go right to voicemail. I wouldn't get any answer. I wouldn't be getting the information that I needed, so I could not do anything as his physician.
Back when Dean was smoking, our whole family smoked except for me. I'm his younger sister. And I saw the way it tore our family apart, and we used to be really close, and he saw it too. But when he started smoking, it's like we grew distance. Like there was something between us that we couldn't get past. And once he started on his path to recovery, when he started going cold turkey, I had been worried about him before, and ever since then we've been getting close again. I'm glad to have him back.
When I had Dean in elementary school, he was one of the top students in my class. But when he reached middle school and started smoking, he lowered his grades and started to be super irresponsible. I even had to throw him out of my classroom a couple of times. But when he got cancer and started trying to beat it, he's become a great person.
When I found out I had lung cancer, I was so scared. I was 14-year-old boy smoking a pack to a pack and a half a day, and I knew I had to go cold turkey. There's no way around. I had lung cancer at 14, and so the first day, I remember it distinctly. The irritability set in, the cravings were extreme. I couldn't be around my friends or family. I gained 8 pounds. I had horrible stomach issues. I had extreme insomnia. I couldn't sleep. The first week I probably got 10 hours of sleep in total. It was the worst experience. I can't imagine anyone else. Quitting smoking has been the best thing in my life overall. I've been in remission for 3 years now, and I have been able to breathe better. I've picked up so many healthy habits that I couldn't even imagine of doing before, like go for morning jogs. I am able to tap dance now. It's my passion. I think I'm gonna go to college for tap dancing. I just love tap dancing.
Okay.
Go turn around.
I'm dizzy.
Van's on the phone.
I'm on a roller